Are you tired of just being fine? You meditate, breathe deeply, stay in the moment, yet something still feels incomplete. You found calm, but not the spark that makes life glow. What if mindfulness was never meant to be the finish line, but simply the doorway to something greater? Mindfulness steadies the mind and clears the noise, but it's only the beginning. Once the mind grows quiet, another question appears: what fills the stillness you've created? Many stop at calm, thinking peace is the final destination. But peace without joy can feel flat, like a sky without sunlight. In Buddhist wisdom, the next step is mudita, a joy that arises not from excitement or gain, but from being fully alive, free, and open. It's the quiet radiance of existence itself, the soft wonder of breath, of seeing, of being. So what happens when mindfulness starts to feel hollow? When peace becomes routine? That's the sign you've reached the threshold of deeper practice. Calm clears the clouds, but joy is the sunlight that shines through them. The mindfulness plateau. If you've practiced for a while, you might know this phase well. Early on, everything felt transformative. You learn it to breathe through chaos, to pause before reacting, to live with more ease. But now, things feel still, maybe too still. You've reached what some call the mindfulness plateau, peace without passion. The Buddha taught that upekkha, equanimity, frees us from disturbance, but mudita, joy, opens the heart. The difference is subtle but profound. Peace is the absence of struggle. Joy is the presence of life itself. Peace is a calm pond. Joy is that same pond shimmering under morning light. When mindfulness becomes mechanical, we sometimes turn mindfulness into a checklist: sit, breathe, observe, repeat. But true awareness isn't about detachment, it's about connection. The Buddha didn't teach mindfulness to numb us, he taught it to awaken us to compassion, gratitude, and awe. Calm without curiosity becomes emptiness. Awareness without appreciation becomes dry. But when you bring warmth back into your awareness, when you savor the taste of tea, listen to rain, or notice a smile, the world begins to bloom again. Mindfulness opens the eyes, appreciation opens the heart. From awareness to appreciation. Observation is only the first step. The next is to cherish what you see. Every day offers small blessings: sunlight through leaves, the softness of your breath, a kind gesture from a stranger. To train your mind toward joy, try keeping a joy journal. Jot down 3 simple moments that made your heart lighter. This practice gently shifts your awareness from what's missing to what's already beautiful. Modern science echoes this truth. Gratitude literally reshapes the brain. Each time you notice something good, your mind releases serotonin and dopamine, the chemistry of joy. The Buddha knew this long before neuroscience did. Rediscovering wonder. To deepen appreciation, practice beginner's mind, seeing life as if for the first time. Notice how light changes during the day, how the wind moves, how breath feels. When you live with wonder, playfulness returns. Do you remember childhood's effortless joy, watching raindrops race down glass, laughing for no reason, marveling at small things? That aliveness isn't gone. It's just waiting beneath layers of habit and responsibility. Joy is not something you earn, it's something you allow. Paint for fun. Walk without a goal. Learn something new just because it delights you. In Buddhism, play and curiosity aren't distractions, they are doors back into presence. Joy arises not from control, but from engagement. It's what happens when you stop measuring and start living. The joy of connection. Like light from a candle, joy grows brighter when shared. The Buddha said, if you light a lamp for another, it will also brighten your path. Happiness deepens through connection. Try active listening for joy. When you speak with someone, put away distractions. Listen not to respond, but to understand. When others feel seen, their joy reflects back to you. Compassion and loving kindness, karuna and metta, are not only virtues but pathways to happiness. Neuroscience now shows what the Buddha taught: kindness activates the brain's reward centers. When you care for others, you light up from within. Community, friends, family, sangha, is the soil where joy grows roots. Joy shared is joy multiplied. Sustaining joy. But even joy fades. That's natural. Joy, like breath, must be renewed again and again. When life feels heavy, take a joy reset, a 2-minute pause. Breathe deeply 3 times. Feel your body soften. Then think of one simple thing you're grateful for. Notice how your inner weather changes. Build your own joy toolkit, songs that lift you, moments in nature, a warm drink, a call to someone you love. Keep them close for the times when your light feels dim. Remember, joy is not about feeling good all the time. It's about meeting life with openness. Some days, joy is laughter, other days, it's the quiet strength of simply continuing. The Buddha reminded us, joy isn't found at the end of the journey, it is the journey. Every mindful step, every grateful breath, every act of kindness is already joy in motion. Dash the return, so take a slow breath. Feel the stillness within. Mindfulness was never the destination, it's the doorway. Walk through it, and you find joy waiting, quietly, in the rhythm of breath, in sunlight on your skin, in the miracle of being here at all. You don't have to chase joy, only remember it. Beneath all striving, it's who you've always been. When you nurture joy in yourself, it naturally spreads, like one candle lighting another. If this message brought you warmth or reflection, I invite you to subscribe and walk this path with me, exploring ancient wisdom and everyday practices to awaken calm, clarity, and the living joy that is your true nature. If these words stirred something inside you, follow this path, subscribe so you don't miss the next step.